waiting for people to pop in here. How's it going? Hi, Creative Redundancy. How's it going? Good morning. What time is it there? Because aren't you in BC? Like, is it? It's earlier there, isn't it? Because it's 6:45 here. Minus 27. It's cold time. Isn't it always cold time? Actually, it's colder where you are. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Ottawa right now, it's -9.
It's only -9 here. So how's it going? What are you doing up this early? Because is it like 3 hours ahead? Yeah, cheers. Yeah, cheers. Not too bad. I couldn't sleep, so I decided, well, I went to check on my video that I was uploading last night. I got finished, and I put loading when I went to bed, and I think I put it at too high of a quality because it was at only 35% after 6 hours, which is crazy. Yes. And so I went back in it and I changed the settings to a lower setting a bit because I wanted to upload so I can still edit it while I was on YouTube. But figuring out the numbers and stuff is always fun. Because before I would just do it whatever the standard was, and then I was noticing, depending on my video, going into the program and the video coming out of the program, it was getting too close up, which was not what I was seeing on the program. And I didn't necessarily notice it because I don't necessarily watch my whole videos after the fact, and sometimes even during. I just kind of fast forward because I know, and so far I've only learned to do the fading in between. So that is what I was doing, and then noticed the quality wasn't as good as what I was seeing on my program, because I'm like, So I'm trying something different, or I'm actually like Googling how to use my program and watching videos to hopefully produce better quality stuff. So what are you doing this early morning? So this morning I'm just drinking coffee and relaxing and waiting to get ready for church. But that's for another couple of hours. Good morning, Dazzling Diva Laura. Oh, why you sad, Dazzling Diva Laura? Yeah, I'm trying to improve on stuff. I'm trying to learn my program. I've been trying to learn it, but oh, don't worry about those. I keep on losing them. They come and they go. The ones that you lose are the ones that pop into like your channel live streams or whatever and say, oh, sub for sub or whatever, and then they sub and then they go away and then they take away. I wouldn't worry too much. And sometimes also YouTube itself. Yeah, but you also gain 21 in one day. You could, if you're active in other people's live streams and stuff. So yeah, but YouTube also unsubscribes people, because I know for a fact I've subscribed some people, and then we've been in another live stream. I'm like, I'm just gonna go check because I haven't gotten like a notification that I had a video up, and I was unsubscribed, and I know for a fact I've been watching them, but maybe I hadn't watched them in a couple weeks or whatever, and YouTube just randomly picks people that you don't watch often to unsubscribe you and put on the home theater to hear her. Oh, sorry. It's morning, so I don't want to be too loud. I will. I will talk a bit louder. See, usually people don't have an issue of my talking. Always in creation mode. Yeah. Well, is this better? I was trying to talk quieter, but usually people say I'm loud, so I didn't want to be too loud. Want to subscribe to each other, show love and support creative. Yes. Good morning, Ford Van Man. How are you? I'm good. I'm drinking coffee. No, I can hear you. You can still hardly hear me? Okay. Maybe try turning up the volume on your thing. How do I sound to you, Ford Van Man? Ford Van Man. I sound miles away. Okay. I'll try to bring you a bit closer. More quiet than normal, but can hear. Well, I don't want to be too loud. Maybe I can go. Maybe I'll just try something different. Yeah, much better? Okay, it's better this way? Okay. If I don't want too loud because people are still sleeping. And then I have grumpy family members, which are not morning people. Headphones so I can hear well. Okay. So, creative redundancy, whereabouts are you? I know you, I think you're in Vancouver. Oh, my live streams have been helping me with extra watch time, which my one yesterday was awesome. It was a very long one, which today won't be that long, that's for sure. Hi, Michelle Richards. How are you? Oh, yep. Everything's good. Everything's good here. I love early morning people. I wasn't expecting this many on Sunday. So where is everybody from? I live in Canada, which is a suburb of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Thanks, Ford Van Man. I definitely can use the watch time. I really appreciate it. Good morning, old school with a modern twist. Oh yes, Michelle Richards, you're the Caribbean, right? I think creative redundancy is just doing multiple things at the same time. I'm just waking up and figuring, you know, what to do today. And, yeah, because I have to figure out lunch plans today because we go to church and then we get home and then it's lunchtime. Oh, yes, in Ohio. Cool. Is it cold in Ohio? Like, do you have winter? Or do you have, like, this just, it's cold but no snow? Oops, I accidentally, instead of moved, I went away. That's not good. St. Kitts and Nevis. Very cool. Well, that's beautiful. I've never been to those places in the Caribbean, but cold with no snow is called frost. Well, I mean, like, it can be close to freezing, but not being, have snow. So, ran a very interesting stream, missed it. If we're creative, let's go check out the chat here. Sometimes when you all chat at once, missed it, but A plus for creative fun. Cool. Care to? Yep. Everybody, please support one another. I am pretty sure I'm on. Yes, thanks. I'm on, everybody. Just gonna, as I was saying, that sometimes YouTube does remove you from people's channels if you don't actually participate. Yes. So some of the first channels that I subscribed to, I followed, I found that I wasn't, I got booted off and I had to resubscribe them. So yeah, I'm on, everybody. Oh, good morning, Christy Betts. How's it going? And good morning, SOLJWF. Please feel free to go and follow everybody here and share the love and support. Yeah, I'm already following you, Christy. Location, location, location. Yes, Michelle Richards is in the Caribbean, which, even on a bad day, probably is much better than a cold, awful day up here in Canada. Yeah, please feel free, whenever we're done the live stream, feel free to watch my playlists. I do have a playlist with all my videos, if you'd like. Because definitely could use the watch time, that's for sure. No, don't be quiet. We need chatting. We need, because otherwise it's just me talking. No, this is what it's for. It's to chit chat, get to know one another, find new YouTubers to support, make friends. Awesome, thank you. No, don't be quiet. That's what it's here for. As long as you're not a troll and swearing and talking naughty, we like you. Yeah, Ford Van Man never shuts up, which is fine, because otherwise it's just me. And there's only so many times I could talk about cooking. But, well, that people want to listen. So remember, for London Worms and Garden, good morning. UK's in the house. Yeah, remember I was talking about that video? Yeah, words, not T though. But can I use the words, not T though? I'm unsure. Yeah. Very cool. You got back up there. Good girl, Laura. Oh, I shouldn't say good girl. Good woman. Um, I don't know. I don't want to offend. Yes, their channel is very cool. And lots of composting videos. I had them playing yesterday for some watch time. I like to play on words a lot. Okay. Sorry, my brain has only had a few sips of coffee, so it doesn't quite make it working very well. Good morning, Brew Beast Mode Paranormal. How's it going? I'm just checking to see if I'm following your channel. And now I've got like weird theme songs in my head. Yep, I'm following you. You have 447 subscribers, so feel free to share the love and support one another. and do what you can to help one another. Yeah. So Ford Van Man, remember yesterday I was saying I was editing a video, and then I tried to upload. I was editing it a bit, and then I didn't get it finished until last night, and I uploaded it overnight. It only did like 36% in like 6 hours. So I canceled it because I think I had too high of a higher quality, and I just started uploading it when I started the stream, and I'm now at 29%, so I think it's going to be up by the time I'm done the stream, and hopefully I'll finish editing it in the YouTube app so that it will actually be up today. I don't know, I haven't quite figured out the best things with my Vivid, but won't be till later. It won't let me upload it here. I upload in minutes, worst case. Yeah, we'll see. Normal. So, I had noticed that. Oh, where'd it go? Did it just go away? Shit. So, I think my thingy just crashed because I was talking about it. Bad computer. Now I don't see the tabs of things. 1280 by 720. Well, yeah, and the one I was trying to do up was full HD, so it was like 19 by 1080 or something. And I'm like, okay, that was not good. Okay, it's there. Okay, there. Phew. I forgot my computer, like it's Windows 10, right? And I think it's Windows 10. It has different screens. I thought I lost it, but I was on a different screen. Oh, it's too early for me to think. Yeah, so this one's being uploaded. I think it's 1080 by 720. I'm unsure. I don't know if I have 12 as an option on mine. Yes. Well, it's uploading as MP4. You see, I was Googling, so I actually watched YouTube this morning, uploading in my Power Director 15. But then it was showing me to produce, like I don't produce it as a file, like it does, but I just automatically upload it to YouTube by put it as private so I can edit it. 3:30. What time is it there, Christy? Because right now it's 7 o'clock here. So was it 3:30 my time, like EST? Because that's been, almost 3.5 hours you've been up. And I'd love to help if you need more mods. Just let me know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I figure if it gets busy and stuff like that. 6:03 a.m. now. 6 a.m. Okay, so you've been up for 2.5 hours. Takes me hours and hours to render and upload a video. I have to leave them overnight. Combination of Slippy. Well, I think part of my problem too was last night. Oh, thanks, Dazzling Diva Laura. I was watching 3 or 4 um, channels overnight, so it was using up a lot of my bandwidth. But then I was also trying to upload at like high HD quality, which after 6 hours was not even close to being done. So I'm just not going to do that. I can't remember what I was up to, because I mean right now it's at where it was. It's at 35% in 20 minutes, which is normal. Because I think it's about, how long a video is it? It's about 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, I can't. If I open too many tabs on to watch YouTube, um, after about an hour or two, I've noticed this overnight, my computer decides to crash and just freeze. Is about, yeah. It's definitely a balancing act, and I'm, as I said, I'm definitely a beginner YouTuber, especially for editing quality. I know some tricks because of just stuff that I've learned from watching other people's stuff and watching YouTube videos to learn more, but in my brain, it doesn't always stick, so it takes a while. Yeah. Been up 2 a.m. Can't sleep. Had nightmare. Well, paranormal. Um, if you like, I don't know about you. If I watch scary movies or things that are scary, I tend to have nightmares. Or if my husband, I told my husband he's not allowed to listen to zombie audiobooks at night because I hear, like, he has it lightly playing and I hear it, and zombies and me, it's kind of like, it's too close to be a possibility. It's kind of like watching those like apocalyptic type movies. I can watch them. I like them. I like to kind of go, how would I react in that situation? Da, 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 da. And then, but I can't watch that late at night. Like, I can't go to watch it at the movie theater at a late showing. I'd have to see it at the earlier showing, and then come home and watch some funny cat videos or something stupid that will turn my brain off. I watch the thing. I watch cartoons and stuff. Mm-hmm. But even some cartoons. So if it's little kid cartoons, like, the ones that are PG, is one thing. But some of the cartoons that are made today are made for young adults and adults. Like, if you watch anime and stuff, it's quite violent. It might still be cartoons, but it's quite violent. Or if it's an animated movie, it could still be quite violent. Could kill my system altogether. See, told you. You just have to, don't worry about losing 10 or 15 subscribers or that, because they come back, and over time, like, and with the new YouTube rules, as long as you're over 1,000, I wouldn't be too worried. That's why you get at least 1,050 type thing, so you can have that buffer zone. Especially with, and then if you have the watch time is definitely, it's hard to do. I have found too high of a quality is dangerous, as too much buffering will cause Oh. Mm. There is that too. So I never thought, well, for my analytics, unfortunately, um, my viewers tend to not necessarily watch the whole video, but some, well, or some do, and some only watch a few. So because it does the averages, right? Hi, Luke Sampson. No, I'm not, and this is not a dating chat. Just FYI, we keep it PG. So, um, if that is what you're looking for, you should pop in somewhere else. It will move file 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Good morning, Nesting Haven. Good morning, NKY Homesteading. Oh, everybody's up at 7 o'clock. And everybody hearing from me. Hugs, sis. No problem, Laura. I'm glad I helped. I'm glad that you're not sad no more. Woohoo! People in the house. How's it going? Also, FYI, just letting you all know that if you are low on watch time, comment at a video I already have. Hopefully you watch it too. That with a pineapple, so that, and make a comment, and I will put your playlist on runtime for the day or whatever, and give you some hours. It's really good for also those that don't necessarily have a lot of videos out there, like they're fairly new, that need some watch time, because then more people can also see the pineapple, and hopefully my subscribers, my followers, tend to see pineapples on my chat, and they will, like in the comments under my videos, and they will help support them too. It's kind of like an inside Jen and Kanata and Jasmine's secret. The secret pineapple. Well, Ford Van Man too. Because Jasmine Sherry suggested the pineapple emoji. Yeah, no. I. That's awful that people do that. About suicide is not fun, and bullying is not fun, and it's sad that that happens. Um, but I tend to not watch those type of videos in that, because I don't want that kind of negativity or feeling and stuff like that. I tend to try and be as positive as possible, and hope that in a perfect world that anybody that is dealing with bullying and that they would hopefully seek out some help before making decisions. That's where I saw you and your wife's comments this morning. I tried to do the earlier, but my kids would not go to sleep. Stay up and try it anyways. You want to yeah, everybody feel free to support one another. I'm going to try to help him go to the lines. Okay. Oh, good. This, I got. Well, nice seeing you, London Worms and Garden. Feel free to pop in later if you see me still on. Great supporting one another, yeah. Gotcha. Good. Yeah, when, like, I just pop it, I don't necessarily, I try to semi-schedule. I'm trying to figure out a schedule for live streams. I think I will do live streams more in some days, early afternoon before supper, early evening, yeah, but, and then early morning. So I usually will do them after 8:30 most days, just not Tuesday and Wednesday, because I have things going on those days. Um, early ones like this is like more of on the weekend because my family doesn't wake up until well, like until about 10 or so. So unless we have stuff planned, and we just don't plan things on the weekend before noon unless we have to, except for church. So, and even then, it's like pulling teeth. You Yes, we see following or that. Yeah, YouTube doesn't want people to do the support for support because then it's a conditional thing. Yeah, use the word channel support or following because they will crack down on that, and especially if you. Hi, Alexander. What was your last name? Medvedev. Sorry if I butcher that. Hi, Alexander. Slay scrap. Slay scrap. That's good. Yeah, it's kind of, but it's more of that. There are. It's nice to have some quiet time. Everyone is asleep. Yes, it helps me refocus and chill a bit. But then if they wake up and they're cranky, which I wake up the kids, and that they're not morning people at all. See, I'm a night person and a morning person, um, depending on the day. Like once I'm up in the morning, I'm up. Like I can't go back to sleep usually. What is it? Nesting Haven. My girls have slept till 10 o'clock since they were born. Now, mind you, they woke up at midnight for feeding, and then they woke up at like 4 for feeding, and then about 6, and then from 6 to 10 or 11, they slept. So they were up, I'd put them down to bed, usually about 7, 8, because my husband usually, he didn't get home till 6:37, so, well, sometimes 6. 6 is about as early as he gets home. And when they were babies, he tried to get home earlier so that we could have supper earlier, because we have supper even when they were babies and they didn't really eat much. I usually had to feed them a snack at like 3, feed them at before 7, get them all bathed and ready for bed, so they were in bed by 8, the latest, and then they were up at midnight. I left somewhere between 11 and 12. Whether they were bottle fed or breastfeeding, or even after they stopped that and just were eating, they were always up somehow 11, 12 o'clock. Or if they were in diapers and stuff like that, always had to change them. And then even as young kids, I just don't go to bed till 11, 12, even now, and they're teenagers. So now it's just by habit. But yeah, they would usually get up and want water or something woke them up. And that's why we have the big TV in the basement. So my husband and I, we watch shows in the basement, and then bedrooms are on the second floor. We basically live in the basement. We're like little hobbits. Let's see. I missed some chat here. Okay. So for getting things done, making cheese. Ooh, making cheese. NKY. Did you make a video? I love watching people make cheese. It's like I'm trying to think of the word, delicious hobby. I like when people make things from scratch. Things. I'm sorry, it's 4 a.m. I should get to sleep. Oh, great. Thank you, Laura. It's 4 a.m. there. Cool. Yeah, you should get to sleep if you haven't been to sleep yet. Yes, I will put, Laura, I'll put your playlist on in the background today when I'm at church. I just don't do it when I'm doing live stream because it kind of makes the live stream sometimes buffer. Our videos and the kid. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to share the love. Try and use the word support versus the other S word, just so YouTube doesn't get you or me or whatever in trouble. And feel free to put my playlist on in the background if you can, to help with watch time while you sleep or whatever. That's of course if you're only on like unlimited data. If you're not, don't worry, just feel free to watch a video once in a while. I really appreciate it. I like to support my followers. Going to do another live game night. What time works? Ooh, live game night. That sounds like lots of fun. Are you, like, do you do, thanks, Laura. Nesting Haven, do you do it like Trivia Pursuit, or do you do it, what type of game? Thanks, I think I tried to read the game and the answers at the same time. Oh, hey, is He Provides Homestead in here? Ooh, I think I missed you. If you're here, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, and when you have small kids, oh, cool. That sounds fun. Hi, He Provides. How's it going? There we go. Let's get you out here. Until I see you. Good, not too bad. I'm up drinking coffee. Any day I have coffee is a good day, right? Awesome. Thank you, Michelle, for supporting one another. Yeah, we're trying not to use the SUB word because YouTube has been cracking down on that, so try and use support or follow or, I don't know. Don't worry about losing them. It's part of the process, Laura. Don't be stuck on don't look at your numbers every day. I look at them every couple of days and go, ooh, look. Yeah, you could say Subway. Yeah, no. But don't worry. Because you lose a couple now, when you wake up, when you go back to bed, you wake up, you might gain a few more. Don't let what other people do affect your happiness. Hi, sweet queen. Sorry I missed you popping in. There was lots of chat when you popped in. I'm just scrolling down. Catch. Yes, I'm using two. So, The reason why I use two devices is because my laptop doesn't have a monitor, and my phone, not a monitor, a camera, and my phone has a camera. So I'm using two devices so I can catch up on the chat when everybody decides to say hello at the same time. I really should eat before entering. Yes, I should have a warning on all my videos, my cooking videos, that please grab a snack before watching because they'll make you hungry. I was editing my video last night and just watching, I'm like, oh, the Puerto Rican pork roast. Oh, I remember how that was so good. I wanted to eat it. Like, I drooled watching my own video. So, and then we ended up last night. We ordered out. We ordered out some appetizers because nobody was kind of feeling hungry, and it was kind of a odd evening. My husband and I, we just caught up on a bunch of shows that we haven't been watching, and so and we're like, yeah, kind of hungry, but he didn't want what I had for supper, and like what I had planned for supper for today is close to what we're having tonight at my in-laws, and because we're having lasagna at my in-laws tonight, so I couldn't make anything pasta-y or with ground beef because then it's kind of close to that, and then my kids will compare my supper to theirs, and we want them to really enjoy my in-laws. So I'm trying to read it. Yes. Just catching up here. I want a bagel now or something. Well, my pork roast. So I tried to upload. Yes, to hungry to food chat. Yeah, my pork roast video is now at 65% on the top rung. Yay! I tried to run it last night, but I had it at too high of a quality that over 6 hours it was only at 35% on the first one, so it's not even on the updating one. After 6 hours, I'm like, okay, so I canceled it. I had to go back and change the Subway support, Subway, following. Only problem with following, it kind of sounds like I'm a stalker. But yeah, yeah. No, me too. Well, foreign fan man, you're the good kind of stalker on YouTube. You pop into my live streams all the time, and you watch my videos. He is an awesome YouTube support person. We are lucky our uploads. Well, so this is part of the problem. Overnight, I'm watching 4 or 5 other small YouTube channels on my laptop, and then I have this cracked tablet. Oops, that I watch a channel I can only watch a channel on, but it doesn't. The screen's all cracked, so I don't necessarily use it to use it. And it's the way that it's cracked. When I try and type in the channel name, only part of the keyboard works, so I have to keep on turning it around so that right hand side keyboard keeps on moving. So I can use the left hand side as well. It's an old tablet, so I usually have at least 4 or 5 devices going. Plus, my husband usually is downloading shows in that, so the internet's always being moved, but we have a really good high speed here. But with that, there's lots of things using it. Usually it's not an issue when I do it at night if I'm not watching a bunch of channels on YouTube at the same time. So, I just went really slow. Where is it? There we go. This one. There we go. Yep. Please share the love. Anybody popped in? Did I miss somebody? I think I saw somebody coming. Right. That's where it's wearing the creeper. Cleaning up. Ugh. Sick dogs. He is like rare to 58. Never seen anything like it. Yeah, dogs are like perpetual 2-year-olds. They're always into trouble. Yeah. Also, for those who are new to my live streams, because I talk about it in here usually, anybody that is needing some watch time, check out my videos, my more recent videos, and comment on them with, well, first watch one, and then comment about with something with a pineapple. So put in your sentence or at the end a pineapple emoji. Then I and my loyal followers will know that you need some watch time. So I will play you overnight, or I'll play you during the day, or somebody who checks out my channel, my videos, will also know that you need watch time. And then it's kind of like our secret code. He Provides Homestead has been on the small YouTube homestead group for as long as I've been on there. Yes, I need pineapples. Anyone want to hook me up? Okay, nesting. I'll put you on over. I'll tab you over. I'll put you on over while I'm at church today. Feel free to share love and return the favor if you can. There. I'm gonna go there. Going to your channel now, so I have it all. Yes. Oh, you're so close. 9:46. Cool. Do you have an all playlist? Yes, you do. Well, no, you don't have a play. Yes, you do. I'll put that in. Yeah, you've been there a while. You are number 110 in the Facebook group, or in in somebody's thing. So yep. So there, I've got you. Go in there. I'm just pausing you while we're doing a live stream, and then I'll press play. Very close. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know what number I was when I popped in there. I only popped in there maybe March. Whatever, probably March, because I was starting my gardening and stuff. It's a great group of people in there. Not sure I'll make it, but yep. Hey, nesting. Let's support one another, and maybe we'll both make it there. I'm still, I'm, I still need like 2/3 of the watch time, plus a few hundred followers, but that's the easy part sometimes. Just stopping in for a few. It's hello, Angelo. How's it going? Good morning. Pop in and say hello, and please help support one another. Yeah, he has beautiful fish tank videos. The fish are beautiful. Hi, Miss Ford Van Man. How's it going? Yes, Ford Van Man is my super subscriber, um, Superman watch time person. You know, he's apparently him and his wife have watched all my videos, and there's like more than 72 hours. So, and he's very cool and great in live streams too. Great supporter. Yes, he is. Ford Van Man is awesome. He's like, what, super subscriber extraordinaire. So, yeah, please share the love and support. Ninja, yes. You're a North American ninja. How's it going, Angelo? You're at 631 followers. Cool. You're close. A bunch of food for my mom's surprise birthday party today. Cool. How old your mom gonna be? 29, right? Cool. Well, wish her happy birthday from Canada. Yes, I'm saying. So, somebody's, because my birthday's next, wait, no, not next week. Not next week, 2 weeks from now. Just under 2 weeks. And somebody's like, oh, so you're going to be like 19 and holding. I'm like, no, I don't think I can pass for 19 anymore. I'm like, 29 and holding, or 29 plus shipping and handling, or 29 plus 70 years experience. But yeah, no. But 60 is a big, big birthday number. Cool. Yeah. Yes, plus shipping and handling. Yes, because, you know, because I'm not cheap, right? Coffee. Love coffee. Coffee and chocolate. But only really like decent chocolate. The dollar store type chocolate. Eh. But chocolate bars are fine. I've been finding as I've gotten older, I've acquired better chocolate taste. Thanks. Yeah, because I have to figure out what the. Well, here in Canada, everything costs more because shipping. Most things here, like we could buy something for $20, and it almost costs as much for the device for the shipping. Well, okay, well, it should be 39 plus shipping and handling. I think us ladies, we kind of stop at 39. We just don't go past that, you know. Or just pretend we have amnesia. I don't know. Yes, Godiva, Lindor, Lint, all those, or even like the cheaper ones of like the Swiss chocolate is not bad, but like the dollar store chocolate, is not. I don't like it anymore, and unfortunately, like I also buy them for my kids too. My kids have now acquired, unfortunately, good taste in chocolate. That the little chocolate balls or little plain chocolate eggs, unless they're like from Lindor or whatever, like like the good quality ones, they don't like them. They eat one or two and they're like, Mom, I don't like them. This is the problem of exposing them to better food quality. Heck, my mom couldn't cook crap, so that's why I started cooking at like 7, because my parents separated at that time. My dad was the cook, and my mom either burnt or raw, so she couldn't cook crap. So I got our first microwave at that time. So my cooking was not up to par as it was, but we lived off Kraft Dinner and ramen noodles and hamburger helper and burgers, fries, and gravy, shepherd's pie, and meatloaf. And then once a week, maybe a roast of chicken or pork or beef, whatever was on sale. Maybe. Oh, yes, Ferrero Rocher. Yeah, those I get at Christmas and my birthday usually. And I will share one of the big box. I kept the containers, the plastic crystal looking containers. Oh yes, and coconut. So, where any communication between you guys, see what I type. Anyone know why is that? Oh shit! That's my husband's phone. So talk back. Let's talk back on and at like about 2 times speed because he listens to it super fast. I try and read the chats. I'm not. I'm not seeing. I don't know why you're not seeing the chat. Maybe open it up on the dot dot here. Like right here sometimes, if you just do the dot dot to open it. Oh, cool. Yeah, just check it. Yeah, sometimes closing it, opening it, or open up the dot dots. What's in here? Well, congratulations, 10 years. That's great. Have a wonderful day. Sorry I gotta run. Well, thank you very much, Angelo, for popping by, sharing the love. Feel free to watch videos. If you need some watch time, go to one of my videos and comment with a pineapple. And also feel free to watch videos too. And we will share the love. 7 years seems to be the make it or break it number. If you can get to 7 years and past, you're pretty good. Hi, Jeff. Did I wake you? If I did, sorry. I'm doing a live stream. We're chit chatting. We're chit-chatting live stream. Do you want coffee? Okay. Miss Ford Van Man and Ford Van Man say hello, Jeff. He went like this and said hello.
Hang loose.
Hang loose. My fault. I told her to speak up. My bad. Creative redundancy said to speak up because he couldn't hear me very well. I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'm just going to refill my coffee, too. I'm back. I'm coming. I'm back. How's it going? What did I miss? Just give me a second while I catch up. Oh, Homestead, you're leaving. Good night, bye, or good morning. Because you're in the States, so it's not. Hopefully, you're not going to bed right now. But my phone. He's up. He's probably doing the work he was supposed to do yesterday. He didn't do. Because we just chilled. He had some work he had to do or wanted to do, and he didn't. He didn't go and do it on his computer. So he's probably just doing that. He doesn't mind it. It's finding that balance, because sometimes he goes, well, you're always on or whatever. But he enjoys the hi poplar picker. He enjoys that I like doing it, but he's pretty good. He doesn't really complain much. More of just when he needs to use like the bandwidth or whatever, he goes, oh, you're uploading video, okay, I'll wait till you're done video before he does his stuff. So but yeah. I need to find more of balance. So it's not necessarily creating videos our issue. Like, he doesn't necessarily want to be in videos, you know, but he has no, like, it depends on the videos too. But only one that really doesn't mind being in videos is my youngest. So the rest don't necessarily want to. Actually, my youngest keeps on, actually brags about me sometimes, especially when it's talking about cooking. Like when somebody says about something to cook, oh, my mom's a good cook, she even has a YouTube channel, you know, type of thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I have a YouTube channel, but it's not like I'm like on Food Network or something. But he doesn't mind it. Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, you're making an actual wheel? Wow. Okay, are you taking a video? Because I really want to watch that. And what's the difference between Colby cheese and like cheddar cheese? I've eaten them, and they're different, but I don't know what the difference in ingredients, because cheese is cheese of making, there's cheese, there's rennet. So I hope so, because I want to watch that. And give I to support each other. Yep. Show love and support. First one since I moved here, no film yet. Ah. So since you moved there to your homestead there, or um, so Laura, it looks like every time that you say the S word, yes, um, YouTube retracts it. I'm not touching it, and it's not like um, you're being marked or striked or whatever. Just the live stream catches it. So just letting you know, because I'm like, I noticed it's looked at, it's retracted. Unless you retracted it, I don't know. Subway law. Okay, you retracted it. Okay, because I'm like, what? Because I'm like, I first popped it in, and then I know sometimes people will retract it. Good morning, 420 from Indiana. Good morning, 420. Eateth, munchy munchies. Are you just going to bed, or are you just waking up? They with two, back with 2 and 2. Yes, we just moved to our land this fall. Got my first cheese fridge going yesterday. Cool. Cheese fridge. Okay, that's something I'd sign up for. No, don't be bothering. Needs to be age at 50. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to move to Canada and live close to me? Because I'd be all over a cheese fridge. My family loves cheese. Oh, a cheese fridge. So that's the thing. I just need to surround myself with people that can do hunting, because I don't, I don't hunt. My husband doesn't hunt. I wouldn't mind uh, learning to hunt, but I need to have a friend that does hunting and drives, because I don't drive. So, but I love receiving any surplus from people's hunts. But the problem is the people that I know that hunt right now are retired, and they're not hunting as often. And everybody my age, near that I know around here, doesn't hunt. So I best leave, get some sleep. I don't mean to bug anyone, Jenny. No, you're not bugging anyone. If people aren't necessarily responding, it's just because there's lots of chat. If you were bugging people, they would probably tell you, or I'd tell you, because I have no filter sometimes, and I kind of say it how it is. Like I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, type thing. So no, it just sounds like either you know you're fine, you're trying to get the chat up, and getting support. Hey, you know the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? So, and you're not doing it like some people. There's sometimes some kids pop in the channels, and they're like, "Hey, support," or you know, like they won't even say hi. Like yesterday I had 2 people pop in, and they're like all about, the numbers and stuff, and I'm like, hello, so and so. Hi, Pickerick. How's it going? Good morning. Take care, Laura. Have a good night's sleep. Um, Pop in later, see, check out my videos or whatever. Love chatting with you. You've been quite active in the stream. Love it. I'm back and forth from the stove to the computer, so I might have missed. Don't worry. We were just talking. Um, right, I agree. Pickerick, good morning. Awesome. Thank you very much, Laura. Really appreciate it. And I will have you on in the background once my stream is done, too. I love helping one another, supporting the small YouTubers. I'm eating and Jeff woke up. Cool. What you eating? My live streams tend to be about food. Ha ha. You're welcome. Well, I appreciate you too, Laura. So I got this for my daughter for Christmas, but she's not too fond of it. She said it kind of tastes like granola, which is fine. But she said it would probably taste okay with milk. Like, crush it up and have it as milk. Because they're really mini bars. They do taste just like granola versus a granola bar. Peanut butter and crackers. That was like my after school snack like every single day as a kid. Yep. Very cool. I would love to see your, because that sounds like not just like me making cheese on a pot or whatever. It's like it's real. I mean, yours is a wheel. I've only seen wheels of cheese in big fancy stores. I've never bought a wheel. See, NKY, you're getting the love here. You're like, you need to make a video of cheese. We need cheese. Ah. Yeah, but still a wheel. How do you make it round? Or are you putting it like like a cake pan type thing, like a mold? Exactly. We're zombies. We need the cheese. We need the cheese. So not only did you make the cheese, but you made the press to make the cheese. See, that could be your niche. Your niche. You know, how many homesteading people are making their own cheese in wheels? How many homesteading people have a cheese fridge? I mean, like, that's the bomb. That's your niche right there. Plus a whole whatever else. Exactly. See? So you take what's your most popular stuff and you go with it. Good night, Laura. God bless. Or good morning. Good night. Good night for you. I went down the wrong way. I went down the wrong way. I still had some like granola in there in the Coffee made it go, oh, wiggy. Yeah, what's funny, on my channel, I've looked at the analytics. The things that are popular on my channel have been, um, one, Abby and I going to Walmart and playing with the Christmas toys that made all, like the twerking Santa and stuff like that. That was hilarious. That was our most popular video. But before that one was me talking about the Food Saver marinator container that I got for my birthday, not last year, the year before, or maybe it was last year. It might have been last year's birthday. But the comments on there on that one was that people were commenting, "Oh, that's weird to get something, a kitchen appliance for a birthday." I'm like, well, that's how I get my kitchen appliance. I get them for Christmas and birthdays, and I'm extremely happy getting those type of things for Christmas and birthday because I don't necessarily want to spend the money on myself. So my husband does. Like this year, I got my Instant Pot, which I'm ecstatic over, and then he got me some, well, lots of cooking sauces and some cooking utensils. I need to get new spatula things because some of them are, well, some of them have kind of melted. Um, but yeah, I got him cutlery, a nice big package of cutlery. If you look at um, my grocery haul Costco haul, I think it was December 5th one or the 20th. Maybe it was the 20th. I picked him up cutlery and an extension cord. Very romantic, but because he was always complaining that we need more cutlery, and they just keep, I don't know about your house, but cutlery in my house like disappears, and so some of them get left, get sent to work or school, and they get left there, and then they don't come back. So I picked up. So I usually try and keep just plastic ones there, but sometimes, they get lost. So if during the Christmas holidays time, um, just before Christmas, we were noticing that we were low on cutlery. I mean, I'm sure there's some somewhere, just not in the right drawer, because my kitchen drawers are a bit of a mess sometimes, because my kids help put them away. Yes, well, see, my chopsticks have gone too. So only my oldest and I can really use chopsticks. But yeah, I had a set of chopsticks like 12, and I'm down to I think like 4. And then when we order Chinese food, we get the wood ones that's in the little paper sleeve. Yeah, we have those. And plastic. We always keep our plastic utensils from stuff back to TNT. Yes. So yeah, we didn't go to TNT this week. I was contemplating going for Valentine's Day, but then on my grocery haul, yes, I still have to upload it. But my grocery haul on Friday, I ended up getting stuff for Valentine's Day. I got lobster tails for $2.99, and I got two uh, tender. I got two fillet tender tenderloin fillets, beef tenderloins in a package, frozen, for $3. So I paid like $1.50 per steak. So I got like 8, because and so like we'll have steak and lobster for Valentine's Day. Good morning, girl gams. But I had talked to my friend on Friday about going to TNT for Valentine's Day, but then I'm going to message her and ask to do it for the following week for my birthday, because I also don't have the freezer room, because you'll see in my video that should come up this week of my grocery haul that I managed to get ribs that they had on sale a couple weeks ago, but they ran out, so I got a rain check, so I got them this week, and the limit was 5, so I got 5 packs, and they were double racks. So I got 2 racks of ribs for $6 or $7 per package. I'm like, so I've got ribs for the next at least 2 months, maybe 3 months for the freezer. So I'm kind of running out of freezer space. I taught myself chopsticks at 12. Yeah, I taught myself chopsticks. I'm not very good at it with rice. When it's stickier rice, I am. But individual grains, it's a little bit harder. Or actually, I made a Mongolian hot pot on Friday, or Chinese fondue, whatever you want to call it. Um, and my daughter and my oldest, used chopsticks, and my youngest daughter and husband had forks. Because of course there wasn't enough forks because my kids did not load the dishwasher. It was one of those days. Do groceries and we made hot pot. So we had chopsticks, but it was really hard to use chopsticks on udon noodles. It was easier on the thinner noodles, because my husband likes the Cantonese style noodles, and my girls and I usually like the thicker udon noodles, so I cooked both in the pots. But the udon noodles were thick and were quite slippery, so it was hard to grab them. Good morning. Oh yeah, we sometimes, yes, coffee. Coffee and an egg. Okay, I was like, what was that emoji? Joseph. Yeah, I never took piano lessons. But I can do, I think, chopsticks. At Just Girl Games. Yes, feel free, please share the love and support to Girl Games. She's only at 111 followers, so feel free, share the love. If you're not already following her, well, thank you very much, Popular Picker. Cool. My Twitter's the same, so if you search for Jen and Kanata, it's most likely me. And there's usually some sort of, like on Instagram, and there, but I haven't quite learned how to use Instagram. I have to watch a video on that. So I've just taken pictures and put some up there randomly over the past. I got Instagram so that at the time when my girls were a bit younger and they wanted Instagram, so I can pop in there and see what they were posting. But then when I wasn't too sure about my oldest, and then I know that I trust her and stuff like that, and I haven't really gotten into it. She actually does more Instagram and Snapchat. She does these streaks or whatever. I don't know. I tried to go on Snapchat and see how it was and stuff, but she only talks to her friends she actually knows in real life at school, and that. So, phew, my kids are safe that way. And she also doesn't have. She's taken off the GPS tracking thing, so people can't see where she is. Well, almost all of her friends, she's like, oh, my friend is over here, because I could see them on the map. And I'm like, ooh, that's not so great if there's ever anybody stalking you or whatever. She goes, oh, I don't have mine on. I'm like, well, that's good. Because when it first came up as a notification on like the news and stuff, I told them to turn that off. So, safe that way. I'm just going to be right back. So feel free to continue chatting and share the love. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Whoops. Ah. Sorry about that, guys. I stepped on the charging cord and knocked you to the ground. Yes. Hey, Steve. How's it going? Are you just waking up, or are you being up all night? We've had a few that have been up all night. It's actually been a good thing. I'm finding so many. Yes, Popular Picker. Like, it sucks, but it's made basically the small YouTube channels, or the channels that got the email that may have not thought of themselves as a small YouTube channels. They might have had the subscriptions, but not the hours of time, because a lot of channels maybe have had their channels for 4 or 5 years, but say the last year or so they really haven't been producing much, so their watch time is low. And they got the email, so it's kind of put like kind of fire under their butts to get out there and network and market themselves, which is a good thing, and also might have discouraged some. There's some channels out there. There's some just of kids of making stupid things, like of picking their nose or whatever. Like nobody. Well, I'm sure there is an audience out there that wants to see kids picking their nose, but I've come across some.
Hello, live streamers. Good morning from Jeffrey.
That's Jeff. He said hi to the live streamers. He's a cutie. He's a keeper. There's like millions of channels. Yes, there's millions. Well, what I've been finding is... Hey, Jeff. Popular Picker says hi. And Steve says hi. Yes, there's an audience for everything. There's poppin' Tide Pods. I did a tiny video on my thoughts on that stupidity, which I don't understand. Mm. Yeah, well, probably about a month ago, that was in the news here, and that Tide actually had to um, put out like a warning, and um, now the thing is, before these Tide Pod challenges, yes, there was a couple people that, like, there's warnings on the packaging, and they've made the containers for the packaging not see through, and then they made the containers harder to open, so we could eat Tide Pods. Yeah, but the cases of people actually doing it accidentally, um, like in the States, like, or I don't know if it was just States or it was North America, there was maybe about 10. Okay, and of the 10, there were 2 that were kids, but that's because of the parents. Uh, yeah, harsh year for people doing dumb stuff for views. Yeah, I don't tend to watch a lot of that stuff, so I don't know what the trending stuff was, but the Tide Pods came on my news feed, and I'm like, so I forewarned my kids, which are of that age that could possibly do that stupid thing. And they're like, Mom, don't you trust us? I'm like, yeah, but I just thought I would let you know. Like, I just throw it out there as a learning experience. Um, but with the Tide Pods, there was 10, I think it was 10 cases. 2 that were children, young children, that got into Tide Pods that were underneath the sink that was not secure. Okay, so that's common where it's good. So it was accidental, and then the others, there was like 7 or so others, were old people who had dementia that got confused of wondering and accidentally ate a Tide Pod, but not full, and none of them had died from it. Some had some chemical burns or um, some bad side effects or like temporary side effects of it. But I'm like, seriously, it's kind of like all the other things, like on coffee there's a warning that contents is hot. Well, it better be, because I'm buying coffee. It better not be cold, because I could do cold coffee easily. That's my problem, is I reheat my coffee half the time. Don't eat the pot. Yeah, single grain of rice, human. Definitely fried beef chunk. What's that in reference to? Oh, my back massaging. Oh, it's uncooked. Darn thing. So there's a new thing up and coming. Another kind of cleaning product. Like what? Up here in Canada, I know it's popular in the States. A lot of I call them kind of like the health nut granola-y type people. Um, they like the Method brand of cleaning products because they're like environmentally friendly and stuff. Um, that's popular up here, um, but it's expensive. It's not, and I think it's American, the Method brand, because I've seen it on other people's like grocery hauls and raves about different cleaning stuff. I tend to not buy a lot of cleaning products. I tend to use microfiber cloths and stuff. Hi, trendy gal. Or if I buy stuff, it's usually just soap and water and sometimes the Lysol or Pine Sol stuff. Good morning. I love your hair color in their picture there. We're just having coffee and chit-chatting. So whereabouts do you live, trendy gal? Make sure I'm following. Yeah, my oldest, I dyed her hair, the tips, and a streak down when she turned 13, with the magenta pink. And then we did just the tips, like we just bleached the tips. And she loved it. She had it for a couple years. And then she just, this past year, wanted it back, because it would wash out eventually, and then it would be a blonde streak, which looked really cute. Like, it wasn't a bright, bright blonde. But this year she wanted it dyed back to brown. So I'm like, okay. Yes, feel free to share the love. Yeah, Ford Van Man, FVM, you haven't been producing any videos lately. I've been spending lots of time in my live streams. Not complaining, but I like to share love and support you too. Yes, please feel to share love. Mari, following you, trendy gal. She has 396 supporter. That sounds pretty. Mom is a hairdresser, so she does mine. Huh. You're in New Jersey. Where I'm in Canada. So Canada is a West End suburb of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Where we are located in Canada, we're about hours away from Ogdensburg, New York. So it takes about an hour, maybe less if you drive really fast. But hour and a half to Ogdensburg. I used to go to the States for shopping about once every couple of months and stuff, and do grocery shopping and check out your Dollar Tree and Price Chopper and Aldi and stuff, because we don't have Aldi up here. But my friend who I used to go shopping with moved a bit further away, so we haven't. And she moved out there almost 2 years ago this year, so haven't gone shopping in the States since 2016. And then also our dollar went down compared to yours. It used to be closer to par, like it was like 90, 95 cents to your dollar, which was fine. But now it's like $1.30 of ours is dollar yours. So it's even though you have more variety of things, like a lot more like pumpkin spice everything and chocolate mint things and stuff like that, and some unique products that we can't get up here, or if we try and get up here, it costs like crazy amounts, stupid amounts. I haven't gone shopping in the States in over a year, so yes, grab coffee. Yes, cool. Your mom's a hairdresser. See, I'm not a hairdresser. I buy the stuff from Sally's, hair salon store, and use like hair products from the hairdressers, but do it cheaper. That's how I save money. Sounds cool. Sorry, but I don't see the benefits of dying. Well, it's neat. It's quite. If everyone stops me, and then I hand them Mama's card. Yes. Hey, you're an advertising billboard for cool stuff. Up here, I have never dyed my hair. I'm going to be 43 this year, and I've dyed my hair for the last 23 more years. So I like changing. I like dyeing it more red. Right now I'm doing a strawberry blonde red thing. Well, a lot of the red's been washed out. I need to redo the roots. I have the stuff for it, but just not the time. This hot buffalo. What, you can't get buffalo hot wings elsewhere? Like here, like we have a bunch of wing specific spots where you can get like 100 different flavors of wings, and one of them's buffalo wings. But every pizza place makes buffalo wings here. Like buffalo hot wings. Yeah, well, see, that was the thing. My hair naturally lightens from the sun, and people when I was younger, when I was a teen, used to say that I dyed my hair because there'd be like from the summer hair and then the winter hair. So then I dyed my hair close to the color that the sun dyed it to look like I didn't dye my hair, and then now I dye it to kind of cover the gray. And I like something different. If all else fails, like the color is not perfect, then it's not a big thing. They are not good here, like fried chicken style or soggy. Oh, yeah, I've seen the fried chicken style, but no. See, that's the thing with like things like that you guys have in the States. When we acquire it, like the buffalo wings, like around here, every pizza spot, I can order hot wings, and they're buffalo style, hot, like like the nice thick hot sauce on the wings. They're usually like deep fried, but not with batter. They're just deep fried to get all crispy and then the sauce. Yes, girl. Nope. Well, guess I just have old-fashioned ideas. No, everybody's allowed to have their own ideas, and you don't necessarily like different colors. That's fine. What's funny is up here, a lot of our seniors that have naturally gray or whiting hair, they'll do like a streak of pink or purple or like bright blue, and on the with the white gray hair, it looks awesome. Like it looks cute, and it looks kind of like they're hip. They're like hip grandmas. And my gray, oh, where my oh, 6. You only have 6 gray hair. I've had gray hair since I was 14. It's called stress. Not completely gray, but I've got like I call them glitter strands. You can kind of see a bit there, more around my temple. But no, only 6 hairs. Wings nowadays cost. Oh yeah, oh yeah, they're way too much. Like here, a dozen wings, a dozen, cost minimum $10, if not 12. Like either $1 a wing. That's crazy. If we go to Wild Wings, which basically specializes in wings, and you can get like literally 100 different flavors, you're paying usually about 70 cents a wing. See, it come up. It can't. Well, yeah. So it's 12 here is a minimum $10 to $15 in Canadian. So you should come up here and buy wings. It's cheaper because our dollar is less than yours. But yeah, there's one pizza spot that when we order from, they have a deal of buy 6 wings, get 6 free, and buy 12 wings, get 12 free, and buy 24 wings, get 24 wings free. Yeah, like, but it still, it works out about the same as the other places, just a little bit less, like if you compare the prices. But that store has the buy 6 get 6 free, so it's 12 wings for I think $9 or 9.99. Well, the other places are about 12. 12 get, you know. So 18 plus hours just for. Wow, you could fly or just move here. Well, if you were rich and famous, haven't you seen like the rich and famous people? They drive to Philadelphia for a Philadelphia's cheesesteak, and they'll drive to Buffalo for buffalo wings, and they'll fly for whatever special in whatever state or country. Oh, I go on a date. Let's go to Japan for sushi. Mm-hmm. Or even buying the wings frozen and then doing it yourself is expensive. So, like here we get a box of wings, and it's like $12.99 to $14.99 frozen, already done up, and you can cook them yourself. Or you just get frozen. Like you used to be able to get the wings cut, or not even cut. You have to cut them yourselves at in the meat section, and they would usually be dirt cheap, but they're actually almost more expensive than boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm like, I'm paying, $15 for this package of wings. It's a big package, but the same package of weight for boneless, skinless chicken breasts, so there's no bone, is about the same price. Like it might be a little bit more, but not much. I'm like, it's crazy. Unfortunately, that's one thing with Canada that's different than the States. Like when I used to go to the States to do some grocery shopping, you guys have cheaper poultry, eggs, milk, and dairy products like butter and stuff like that, because it fluctuates significantly with however much stuff your farmers give you type thing. Up here in Canada, our dairy and poultry are regulated by the government, so we will never see 35 cents a gallon milk or that. Well, I've seen on some people's grocery hauls in the States there, they've gotten like a gallon of milk for 35 cents or 80 cents. I'm like, a gallon of your milk is like 4 liters of ours. We pay $4.27, maybe $3.97 on sale. That's a sale. We don't pay, our eggs on sale, maybe $1.88. Regular price, $2.27. So it doesn't fluctuate. And butter will fluctuate. Normal price is about, normal price not on sale is about $4.99, but normal price that I would get would be $3.97, if not $2.97. So when butter, a pound of butter is less than $3, I stock up. I get like 8 because we only use really butter and oil here. I have a container of margarine for emergencies, but that's it. So hide. Well, I'd give it away too. I'd help support my family and stuff. I'd invest it so that I can live nice for the rest of my life if I was rich. There, get you those wings. Yeah, used to cook wings. There is a 4 kinds hot, medium, mild, society. Yes, yum. Yes, suicidal. We love suicidal. Pay $3.50 for half a gallon of organic milk. Oh yeah, well that was I was talking about not organic milk. That was like just normal. Organic milk is like, okay, here organic milk is like $8 for 4 liters or a gallon of your sizing. There, go ahead. I'll take plain or thank you very much. You can't eat spicy foods. Yeah, we like spicy foods to the point like that's how my hubby and I, when we were just friends, we kind of kept on adding hot sauce to our Mexican soup and stuff, and to see who could outsauce the other person. And I killed off his gallbladder after like a year of dating. He had to get his gallbladder removed because he wasn't used to the spicy stuff. But that was many moons ago. Just pay $3.98 for a gallon of milk. Yeah, it depends on where you are in the country. So I watch a lot of YouTubers that do like frugalness, right? Because that's kind of like what I like to do. I like saving money. I like getting the best deal that I can. This kind of makes me want to make, as I say, always make sure that there's food around when you're watching my channel, because everything always comes back to food. Wherever we are, it always comes back to food, because I'm always passionate about food. Food and saving money. And I really like grocery shopping. I don't like any other type of shopping, really. But I like grocery shopping. I like seeing how I can get the best deal on things. And I find that it's kind of like a game, that, oh, okay, I have this for my grocery budget. Let's look on the Flip app and see what I can find for the cheapest price I can get, and I'll price match it and see how much I can let it stretch. And it's just fun. Well, for me. Might not be for you, but then afterwards, after a day of grocery shopping, my feet hurt. My body's just not made for it as well. Been a while since I made pink, sweet, spicy rice and veggies meat sauce. Okay. I like spicy. Yes, spicy Indian food. I've loved Indian food, but since I've had kids, Indian food and tomato sauce um, doesn't agree with me. So I just it gives me heartburn. So I just take Tums. But yeah, awesome. Love. See, you and I would get well, great. So that's the thing. I have friends here that get me. They're frugal and stuff, and they're always like ask me how I got certain deals or whatever. I'll share with them, and they're like, "Wow," but they don't necessarily have the time or the patience to kind of do what I do. You can have my share of spicy food journey. But they'll try and save money, or at least they appreciate me saving money. But I have some other people that I'm friends with that they don't have the time or the energy. They will go to a specific store because they always like to go to that store, and they will buy their groceries there. And I look at what they bought and see how much they spent, and I can get those at a completely different store, like not even price matching or anything, and get them significantly cheaper. But they just like by habit, and then they wonder why they have they don't have as much money for the extras. I mean, they're usually also fairly, okay. They're not. They might be living paycheck to paycheck, but they have some reserves and stuff like that. But they're like, oh wow, groceries have gone up. I'm like, well, groceries have gone up at that store because that's like Farm Boy or like your Whole Foods. If you shop at Whole Foods for everything, your grocery amount will go up for the same amount of food as you'd get from anywhere else. Now, shopping for Whole Foods at Whole Foods for the stuff on sale or for stuff that's specifically only available at Whole Foods, like I get it, everybody has their things that they like. That's fine. But go to a local, more discounted store or like each grocery store has like a main expensive chain head, and then they have some more discounted stores. I only have one food. Yes, and one day I'll hit up. Yeah, well, I did four. Yeah, I did my last grocery haul. I only did four stores. I did Freshco, Food Basics, Superstore, Independent. Oh, sorry, five stores, and Costco. Freshco, Food Basics, Independent, five stores. And when I did groceries, I did it for 6 hours because I went up and down the aisles and got some deals, and then some stuff I bought at one store because it was a good sale price. But then when I was at the next store, it was even better sale price, but wasn't advertised, so I didn't know it was on sale there. So I bought some more for the pantry because I'm like, whenever I see it on a level, I buy it then. Just like, yes.
Can I ask a favor?
What?
I need something on my back. I can't even sit anymore.
Okay, I will be right back. So feel free to chit chat some more. Um, yes. Well, my channel is a lot about food and grocery hauls and saving money. So, and there's gardening and canning. Is the train down there?
I don't know.
No. That's
I
probably
might
okay.
get one.
I'll grab one up here.
Hey Google, turn the lights on in the office. Oh, I need this. Yeah. Okay, Google. Turn the lights on.
back. Hopefully I don't knock the camera down again. Coming back. I'm back. Wait a second. There's a message. So I'll be on here for another, say, 15 minutes or so, because I gotta get ready for church. So what did I fix? Miss here. Let's see what I missed. Good morning, Versace. How's it going? Hi. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Sorry, I had purple cabbage. Cool. I've made sauerkraut once successfully, and I made sauerkraut a couple times not successfully. So, is United a grocery store? Steve? I have canned. Yeah, I have canned butter, but I use it only for cooking. Because I found it on spread on bread or like on fresh, like that you're not cooking with it. It's just not as good. It's kind of like just putting, if you put ghee on bread, it just doesn't taste. But for cooking, it's fine. So I canned it for when butter was on sale. So I would use that instead of regular butter. But I usually just use butter that I buy. Homestead Tessie channel. She makes tons of canning. Yes, Homestead Tessie is awesome. She's my girl. New thing, when I jump on to eat fiber food to stay full. Yes, or grab a snack. You know, yes, definitely grab a snack when you're on my channel. Neighborhood down the street that grows a garden, and will pay him and his wife. Very cool. Yeah, I only have a small garden. I buy either from the market, from the farmer's market, or from the grocery store on sale. I got a new webcam yesterday. Cool, Steve. Yes, new webcam is awesome. I don't have a new webcam. Well, I have one that we bought for our trip, so it can make, it has a case that can go underwater. So it can make videos of fish when we were on vacation. Just got new. Very cool. Just catching up what I missed. Because I'm going to stand over the pot for the next 4 hours. Well, thank you very much for popping by NKY Homesteading, and can't wait to see your videos on cheese. And would stink up the whole kitchen. I'm good. As for it, I'm wash used to smell. Yes, grab your coffee, grab a snack, and we could chat some more. Coffee, the nectar of the gods. The liquid refreshment that turns cranky people to pleasant people. LOL. Berg. So, what's everybody gonna be doing today? Yeah, feel free to give a thumbs up. Also, check out the other channels and support them. Want to be my friend before my coffee. Yeah. That's why I tend to also get up before my family to have some coffee, so that I'm a much um, more pleasant person. Use this lemon here to hit that like awesome creative redundancy. Yeah, you've been on here the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, my channel tends to be, if you look at the actual videos, lots of cooking, canning, gardening, frugal ideas, how I save money, grocery hauls, Polish foods, galump, pierogies, tater pancakes. What's galump? I've heard the rest. I work stock for retail. Ugh. Yeah, I've done retail before. Being on your feet all day, by the end of the day, you're just like, I feel for you. And then you have to deal with customers and stuff. Stuffed cabbage or peppers. Okay. See, we just call them stuffed or cabbage rolls, and we call them stuffed peppers. Heard you had to deal with trolls yesterday morning. Why you seem? I know. Well, okay. Well, I think we had trolls that came in talking about poop and bodily functions. So I'm guessing they were kids. Yeah. We gave them first the benefit of the doubt because, you know, uh, it could be a typo, or if, like, for example, sometimes I'm using text to speech on my phone because I don't want to type it, and it does the wrong word. Yeah. So we have a pierogi video every year. Wow, that's awesome. See, I don't have family that would do that. I'm just jealous of your shirt. They're jealous of my shirt. I don't understand my shirt. Because right now I'm in one of my PJs. Have to check that out. Trendy. Yes, I would love, like, that's one thing I haven't made is pierogies. I've made samosas. I've made stuffed grape leaves. I love eating pierogies. Bullied because they get bullied. Yeah. Usually the bully has been bullied by somebody else too. I've done that in sent a sense and was oh yeah, I've done that too. So has my husband. My husband has sent. He does this a lot, like, sending text message or responding to emails in the morning, and he sent something to his boss, but in the email was the word love, but was not what he said, and it got sent. Um, and his boss is understanding and goes, "I think you meant blah 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 word." He's like, "Yes, I did." Text to speech was not working because he was doing it while he's on the bus or whatever, which is hard to try and type when the bus is moving. So he's just using text, and he's like, well, at least I only type what I have to. Way I have a little control. So we get a marker and play connected dots. We do it after Thanksgiving. First weekend after Thanksgiving, my husband said, I look forward to that more than Thanksgiving. So you make like 300 of them, and then everybody takes some to go home. But are you taking how do you store them? Like I'm assuming that you'd have to flash freeze them in your freezer flat so they don't stick to one another. But well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and please feel free to share love and support one another in here. And feel free if you have time to watch each other's videos, especially mine since you're on my channel. Can definitely use the watch time. But if you do watch the cooking videos, I do forewarn you to grab something to eat. Also, the only way they're not acceptable to everyone is if you're on a diet or diabetic, because, yeah, they're not necessarily low fat or low cal. So, and my baking ones are not low sugar either. I guess I should make breakfast, but what to make? Yes, we boil and add oil and freeze them. Then we put oil. Yeah, see, I like make. Oh, so I buy frozen pierogies. My mom showed me this, which is quite yummy. It's like the frozen pierogies you get at the store. Is I deep fry them in oil, so they're really crispy on the outside, but you have to watch out because they do explode. And I have like scars on one of my arms of them. Yes, so I have a scar right here of hot pierogi potato coming into my arm. There's just a little discoloration dot. And they explode if you don't watch out. Have some frozen ones. Yeah, but my dad used to likes to pan fry them in a little butter and onions, and then we and then put sour cream on them. So I deep fry them, and then I dip them in sour cream. And then after I was pregnant, I turned into diabetes type 2, which is somewhat easier medicine. Yeah, well, cool. You're low carb. Do you do any low carb meals? I I go through phases. I try to do low carb sometimes because I know that works for me for losing weight and stuff like that. But it's harder because my family doesn't like low carb. Or if I have to do low carb, I have to do a carb side. They'll like some things. So I I was doing it for a while and I lost some. Um, but then life got busy and other things that like life just got chaotic, and when you're dealing with a whole bunch of chaos, last thing you want to try and do is do some meals that you're unsure you'll like or your family will like, or that you'll still be hungry after eating, and then defeats the purpose of doing low carb if you're eating snacks. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. Too active for low carb diets. Yes. Well, that's the thing. If it's all about moderation. I'm more lately of trying to do things in moderation, and that has worked a lot better. Well, I'm sorry to have to say this, but it's 9 o'clock, and I've got to get ready for church because I'm getting picked up in about 40 minutes. So apparently going to church in PJs is not acceptable. So it's been a super nice chatting with you all. I really enjoyed our chat, and I would like to. I'm just going to. I would like to make sure that everybody is supporting one another and checking out each other's channels. Charge started battery level 15%. Oh. Stop. Oops. 9:01 a.m. That's my husband's phone. It's not. Start email. +4. Tangerine notification. No. Tangerine. Orange alert. Email notification. Charge started battery level 15%. Alright, turn it off. Shut up. Stop battery level 15%. 9:01 a.m. Connect charger. Stupid thing. Jeffrey start email. Jeffrey dot start at Canada. Just connect charger. Screen off. There. Charge started battery level 15%. 9:02 a.m. Charging 15%. Stupid thing talking. Jeffrey start email. Jeffrey dot start at Canada.ca. Screen off. But have a good night and nice chatting with you. See y'all later. Take care. Have the Food Network. Yeah, no, not quite Food Network. Peace out. Have a great day. Feel free to check out my videos, especially if you're looking for something to eat. You can look at the titles, and if anything tickles your fancy, go there. Yes, and both are scary. Okay, have a beautiful day, Jen. Rest of it, yes, feel free to pop by anytime. Have a great day. Bye.